Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name's Amanda. I'm 33 years old and I have a 14-month-old little boy named Chase. I am so excited to start sharing my pregnancy updates. So I'm pregnant with baby number 2 and I am just so ecstatic and happy. There's just been so much negative stuff going on in the world, and I just feel like this is such a blessing, and it couldn't have come, this pregnancy couldn't have come at a better time. So I will share with you my 0 to 4 week pregnancy update in this video and let you know any of the early symptoms that I had before I found out that I was pregnant. And I have to say that this time around, there wasn't a specific thing that tipped me off being like, oh my gosh, I'm definitely I think I'm pregnant. Last time I got pregnant with Chase, I had such different symptoms within the 2-week wait period, and on the day before and the day that I took my pregnancy test. So I don't know, things are already very, very different than my first pregnancy. But anyway, I'll get right into it. There were some things that I tracked, I did track from 5 DPO until 12 DPO. 12 DPO is when I took the pregnancy test. So I'll just share with you on 5 DPO, this was back at the end of April. So April 28th, I was 5 DPO. So I wrote down in my notes that I was really moody that day, and I got mad at my husband because it was his day to get up with Chase in the morning, and he was really busy with work, so I had to get up with him, and I picked a fight with him. It was stupid, but I was moody, and that's not super typical of me. I also had a little bit of lower back pain, but I also put in my notes that this could be from working out the previous day. I also noted that I was crampy in the late afternoon and evening, and it felt like period cramps, but it was way too early at this point for my period to come. I wasn't even in the PMS period right then, so I don't know. That could have been an early symptom that I just kind of shook off. So 6 DPO, I was really exhausted in the morning, and I was planning on working out in the morning. I had been working out in the mornings, and I was just so tired I could not get out of bed. And that was a little bit weird because I don't usually wake up feeling super exhausted after getting 8+ hours of sleep. I also wrote that I had cramps at night before I went to bed. So again, not crazy symptoms oh my gosh, I'm so fatigued or whatever, but still something. So then I skipped 7 DPO, I guess nothing happened then. 8 DPO, I wrote that I felt completely normal. The day before 8 DPO was actually my birthday, and I went out to dinner with a friend, and we had some martinis, and I felt completely fine. I woke up and I was really tired. I woke up the day after my birthday and going out, and I wrote that I was very hot in the morning. So I don't know, that's probably just because it's hot in Texas, that's where I live, and I had drank the night before, so maybe that's why. But anyway, I put that. I also said that I didn't really feel any different in my body physically, so I felt pretty normal. And 9 DPO, I woke up with a headache, and I said that I felt like a bubble on my left abdomen. I don't know what that was about. 10 DPO, I had slight abdominal pain, and I felt tired. So this is getting closer and closer to when I took my pregnancy test. I didn't put notes down for 11 DPO, but 12 DPO is when I got my big fat positive, and I wrote in my notes that I felt completely normal. There was no significant changes, symptoms, and one thing that I did write is that my skin was super clear for whatever reason. And when I got pregnant with Chase, I think I took a test on 11 DPO and 12 DPO, and both of those days I felt a type of exhaustion that I had never felt before. And I remember napping for like 2 hours on both of those days, and I am not a napper whatsoever. So, and then I just felt like I was getting sick in my first pregnancy. But for this one, I literally I felt pretty normal. I really didn't have any symptoms. My boobs didn't hurt. I wasn't feeling any sort of nausea, and obviously, you know, you're so early on that sometimes people just don't get any symptoms, and that was me. So let's switch over to like weeks pregnant instead of DPO. And so at 4 weeks, I woke up 4 weeks in one day. I woke up and felt the first slight bit of morning sickness, and it was just like an unsettled feeling. It wasn't like I was about to throw up or like, you know, the nausea that you actually feel when you're pregnant. But I ate breakfast and then I felt fine right after that. I also said at 4 weeks, I was overall feeling normal and good. So much so that I took another pregnancy test. I hadn't gone to the OB or anything to confirm with an ultrasound yet. So I was kind of just like, all right, I feel so normal at this point, like I'm not even pregnant, that I'm just gonna double check myself, like do a gut check. And I took another pregnancy test, and obviously like the line showed up right away. So I was pregnant. The only thing that I noted in week 4 was that I was a little bit more tired in the afternoon, and I was going to bed about an hour earlier than I normally do. So normally I'll go to bed around like 11 o'clock, and I had started in week 4 to go to bed around like 10 o'clock. So honestly, not a huge amount of symptoms, or like, I knew I was pregnant. I actually, if you watch my live pregnancy test, I think in there I was saying like, I really have no idea. This could go either way. You know, based on my ovulation test, I felt like it was like there was a chance that I could be pregnant, just because we baby danced, like I knew when my ovulation date was, and we baby danced around that time and everything. But I had literally no like significant symptoms. So it was kind of a complete shock to me when I found out that I was pregnant, just because I had such a different experience my first time around. So anyways, I know that this video is like not groundbreaking or anything, and a lot of you watching are probably looking out for specific symptoms that you might be having in the 2-week wait that could like tip you off that you might be pregnant. But in my case, like obviously I didn't really have any. So you could be pregnant and have the same thing as me and literally feel awesome, perfect, normal, and you could be pregnant. So every woman's body is different, and I am just praying for all you mamas out there that are TTC, that you get your big fat positive, and sending you guys baby dust. For all the mamas that are pregnant, I am so excited to go on this journey with you. If you're new here, I really hope that you would give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll be posting a bunch of pregnancy updates throughout my pregnancy with baby number 2, and I am just so grateful and thankful that we got pregnant. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you in the next update. Bye.